Hi guys. Time to do a Divine Feminine reading. I'll just readjust that camera there a bit. How's that? That's better. Okay, so I've been guided to use these Kuan Yin Oracle cards today for the feminine. The feminine's going through such amazing change right now. She's the energies are really light and loving, kind, beautiful, such lovely energies at the moment. So these are the energies for the Divine Feminine this week. These cards are gorgeous. They're the Kuan Yin Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild, and the artist's name is Zheng Hao, from born in the city Zigong of Sichuan province. So somewhere in China. Beautiful. Such gorgeous, it's a gorgeous deck, and I'll show you the back of the book. Look at that. You see, stunning. So this is the Kuan Yin Oracle card. So I've been guided to use these today for the feminine, because the feminine is in these beautiful, loving energies, very tranquil, very lovely. Even though there's like an electrical buzz, like a newness, because she's moving into something much newer in herself. She's passed every test that the divine has put in front of her way, or even the devil has put in front of her way, the darkness. And also any distraction that has come her way. She's been very, very quick to be able to discern exactly what has been put in her path, and whether it will do her any sort of good or harm. She's very able to discern it very quickly. And any person or any situation that comes up that serves to distract her, she is very quick to be able to discern and say, is this going to lead me down a path of righteousness and virtue, or is it going to lead me into darkness and despair and more wounding? So she's had to, over the years, be very, very she's had a lot of wounding in the past, like through sometimes trauma bonding, through deep wounding, but she's cleared just about all of that now, and she's in a space of, as I said, deep love and tranquility. So let me see, we have the Orchid Priestess of Destiny is the first card. Another one for, many hands of the goddess, and we'll pull that one, which is Sisters of the Sun Rising. So the Orchid Priestess of Destiny, there it is there. It's such a beautiful card. Actually, no, that's better if you can see it. Sorry, I have a huge picture window that goes straight across there, and it just is beaming all this light at me. I'll have to read from the book, unfortunately, because they're not tarot cards, so I don't really have much of an understanding. But I mean, I use this deck all the time. Just to see where I'm actually going and making sure that I'm on the right track and all of that sort of stuff. And if I need to find out whether there's any healing that needs to be done, this deck is very handy for that, because it tells you pretty much exactly where you're at any given time, and if you need any sort of guidance at all. So 21, we have Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, path, and soul passion. You are called to rise again and again, to live up into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest for your truest soul passion. So a lot of us are being called to our purpose, our mission, I got a message just a little while ago that my mission had changed. I still am not sure what that mission will look like, or that purpose will look like. The purpose will be, I guess, connection, but also too, it's also connection to source and all that is. The feminine is leading the way. She is the one that leads the masculine to source. The feminine gives herself over to source and all that is, God, and moves and knows how important that is because she can feel it. It is a part of her. It's everything that she is, and she can feel it in her cells. She's completely in source presence all of the time. It's always with her now, through her clearing, through her clearing of the trauma bonds, through deep soul cleansing and healing. She's not only healed herself, but she's also healed planetary wounds through her cells, through her own being. And especially if you are an indigo at all, or an indigo warrior, you will have done a lot of the clearing and a lot of the healing for the collective and the earth structure as well through your own physical body. So she's come through with the shining aura, and you know, she is all that is. The masculine, the only way he can actually go to source and get that connection to the source as the feminine has is through the feminine. Now, when I'm talking about, I'm not actually talking about, although, you know, with divine feminines and divine masculine, it can be through a divine feminine of a projected divine feminine. However, these are energies that are within all of us. And so the masculine, who actually houses most of the masculine energies, his only way to source is through the feminine, the divine feminine. So, but yes, it can be a projected feminine, but quite often he must always, actually always, not quite often, always go through within himself and find his own divine feminine that is calling out to him, that is the source, that is all that is. Because it's about yin and yang, it's about balance, complete balance. And what we've had is a huge imbalance on this earth plane. And it's been a very patriarchal, toxic society that's been brought in by the darkness eons ago. But now we are shifting and moving into those, into the feminine energies now, actually. Instead of being the feminine being subjugated by the masculine is now having to get to source through the feminine to balance out those energies. Okay, so the many hands of the goddess, which is the next one there. Look how beautiful that is. I love the artwork on these cards. They're beautiful. 17, number 17. So number 17 is the many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius now, for there is much that you can accomplish together and she wants to assist you. Also too, the feminine is now starting to move into, as I said before, into her purpose, her passion and her mission. And the divine is just wanting now, waiting to be able to gift her with abundance and love and all and everything that she is. She can't not be any of those things, and she can't not be gifted those things, because through her gratitude for all that is, and for her supplication in a way to all that is, she now is being able to be gifted all of those things that she actually never thought that she would ever be able to have, or never ever thought possible, because she didn't believe enough in herself or the energies that were available to her. But now we're moving into a shifting, we're moving into lighter, brighter energies. Okay, so the Sisters of the Sun Rising. How beautiful is that? Number 28, we will find that. The Sisters of the Sun Rising, you're a highly creative being with the potential to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects, work, dreams, and hobbies. The power of collaboration, choosing to work with others in joint projects, allows for synergy to occur where you can grow stronger and become more than the sum of your individual parts. Calling in great cosmic assistance and potency, you are guided to remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising that bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavours. When you allow for aligned group effort, much that is wonderful can occur. And yes, a lot of the feminines are now aligning and coming together in collaboration to provide assistance for many on this planet as we're going through the shifts and changes. And in doing that, and in that collaboration, we are finding our mission and our purpose. So these are amazing energies that we're moving into, guys. So anyway, I'll see you next week. Bye now.